All right. We have the new storyline quests, main scenario quests, sorry, whatever they're called, that dropped. I want to say it was Thanksgiving night. They're like, "Yeah, we know you guys want to play on Thanksgiving, but we're going to stop at like 8 p.m. Pacific, so whatever." But the first one, patch 5.4, 5.3, I don't really care now. But the first one is called With the Winds, given to us by Alphino, along with this group of scions. We have Alice, Grahatia, Sveen, Kryl, Y'shtola. We are in the northernmost section, Resolution Government Sector, Praxis Park of Solution 9. Here we go. Cutscene immediately. Oops, sorry. We see some citizens walking around, talking, just living. There's gonna be voice acting, it's been so long.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alice and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness, and may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
My options are promise you'll look after yourself, or you could have let me know in time to see you off. You could have let me know in time to see you off. I get a scowl on my face a little bit.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
I give a nod and explain to the scions what I just heard on my headpiece. There's some giggles.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest.
She says, grabbing his arm.
And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Euless.
I have several ideas as it happens.
They're walking away at this point, but you can still hear their conversation.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
If it sounds weird, like I'm trying to turn off my mic and on my mic, because I have the sound of the game coming through just the speakers, and the microphone is right in front of me. I think I've done this in the past and I haven't noticed like feedback, but if I do, I won't do it this way again. put in one of my earbuds. I just haven't done that in a long time because I haven't needed to.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
I guess I could turn down the speakers and it wouldn't affect the overall. But then there's a setting that, okay, maybe I can do that. Hold on. It's all the way up. Let's do like 70. It shouldn't affect anything else.
To continue our study of the key, naturally.
Still pretty loud.
By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
But I do keep the voice acting at like basically as high as it goes. I just turn down like battle sounds and stuff because they're cool after, you know, a little bit, but then after a while it's like you hear the same shh or I can't do sound effects. What am I trying?
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
And gets a nod and a smile from me. And off we go. The camera panning up to the somewhat busy skies of like flying cars and stuff of this technological city. This is, God, it's been a long time, but this is Alexandria, right? This is like the future technological version of Alexandria. Again, a long time. I don't remember things unless I make a very concerted effort to do so. Back room means Neon Stein. Oops, over here. I still haven't done any of the, what are they called? The AAC or Juno. I've been leveling things. I know by the time I actually get to doing these, they'll be, you know, unnecessary. Like, they're already probably, I don't know. There's so much in this game to do. But if all you ever watched of my stuff is the actual main storyline, then a little update is that all of my jobs are currently 65 or higher. Warrior, Astrologian, Bard, and Dancer are all 65, catching up to everything else that's 70 or higher. And then I have plans to level like all the tanks together, share gear, and Scholar and Astrologian together once Astrologian hits 80 to share gear. Bard, Machinist, Dancer all at the same time to share gear. Monk and Sam share gear. Ninja's gonna get high enough to 80, and then I'll get Viper, and they'll share gear. Unfortunately, Reaper shares gear with Dragoon, but it starts at level 70, so it'll be all by itself. But that's not too bad. That's not too bad of a thing. And then Pictomancer and Black Mage are 90 and already sharing gear and working their way up. My retainer is a Black Mage, one of them, so I have to make sure I keep, I'm trying to keep my Black Mage leveled above that, so that I didn't know when I started with retainers that it was based on whatever jobs you had, and the max job a retainer can have is the max level that you have in that job. So again, probably a thing, I don't know why I say again, but things probably everybody already knows, but who knows. Here is Shale in the back room to continue. Please be more voice acting. Damn. What news, Mercy? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. I tell her why we're here. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And here I thought you would protest against being parted from your work, says Y'shtola. I can't do the voice. This has been so long I never could in the first place. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle is in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers today. Again, Y'shtola, I'm so sorry. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Tuliola? Yeah, Tuliola. I haven't said that word out loud in a while. Hold on, I got this. Then shall we depart for Tuliolal forthwith? Even Lamachi's strength has its limits, says Sphene. Without further delay, then, says Graha. Everybody nods and turns to leave the back room. Seriously, how much would it have cost them to make that voice acted? It's actually a really good question. I don't know. I was just thinking about how much it costs to pay the actors, which for that many lines probably not a lot of money. But then it's also how much it costs to code it, program it, etc. A minute. I'm not gonna make you guys wait a minute and a half just to save money. That's dumb. I'll just use a ticket. If I was only a minute and a half slower, my return would have been back up. And then the closest thing to the harbor, for whatever stupid reason, I think is this one. That's not too bad. I didn't know you could just jump that and get down here. I thought I had to go like around. Down in the harbor, we have Erenville, Wuklamot, they join us here, and another cutscene. Nope. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I am not fond of emotional partings. I can't do I can't do accents, apparently. At least Alphino and Alice were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations, says Erenville. Again, I'm sorry. We have a destination where we shall wait and then get a cutscene. Hopefully more voice acting. Is this better for Erenville? I think he's Norwegian and I can't... When I try to do Norwegian, it turns out to be kind of Indian.
There they are.
I'm not saying that my Indian would be any better or any more Norwegian.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
The camera panned to each person's, like a close-up of each person here for a brief couple seconds. I look back and see us arriving, meeting Wuklamot and getting off the ship.
Knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
We get a wide screen or a wide shot of the majesty of Tuliolal. Tuliolal. I used to be able to say it really easy. Wait, am I recording? I think I am. It's just busted. It says 2 seconds. It's dumb. Tuliolal. Yeah, anyway. A wide shot.
But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment.
Let me see if it's actually... Yeah, it should be recording still. It says 0 kilobytes in the file size on on the folder, so we'll see.
Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And, on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault. Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye.
We get a close-up of the little keychain of the bot that his mother inhabited when we first met her spirit memory.
Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
The twins and Erinville are getting onto a ship. Not a large one.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Comfortably, probably 10 people could be on board.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
That's Shale's voice. Safe journey. No, safe journey. Ah, see, I already failed. I just heard it, I already can't.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Give my regards to Oblivion. No, see, I can't do it. Why do I do this? I think I could enjoy these stories and dialogues and stuff without... I mean, I'd still make the videos, but I could just not do the voices. Although, trying the voices is somewhat part of the fun, even knowing how much I fail at them. We watch the ship start to go, and then, you know, we don't linger too long. We start to walk along the docks. And then but we do go to a separate part of the docks to watch them
Come back soon!
go further.
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Ulihiolo. I'll give you the grand tour.
She still hasn't had a tour?
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
No, I'm still crafting. And I'm at that level where I'm crafting stuff from your zones. And then I'll have to get all the jobs, like the battle jobs from 90 to 100, so I'll be around. And I gotta do the AAC stuff.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
And I think Juno is technically a raid in this.
Vow Resolve spotted!
This is a bright boy's voice, apparently.
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
And a lively little laugh.
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow Resolve in action!
She's tugged
Sorry,
away
I have to go.
by the children.
Till next time.
We start walking leisurely in the same direction, just away from the water. Wook is met by Mumulja and a lion. Lion man.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
We see on a black screen in the bottom right corner, in like metallic colored letters, "Into the Mist." And we talked to Kryl to finish this quest. I think I'm going to try to do one of these a day until they're all gone, as I'm doing, leveling, crafting, etc. So this is the only one today, I'm pretty sure. Now it is our turn to take the next step, says Kryl. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. With the Winds is complete, we get 20, 40 gil, and we can do tenacity, determination, crit, food. Ooh, I always like that. Or spells. Determination crit can be used for everybody. You do more healing and crit can heal. You do more damage and crit can damage. You tank. Determination also, tanks would also heal themselves more and do more damage and crit more. So, like, for whatever reason, tenacity was built into this game, but everybody says like the diminishing returns are so annoyingly bad that you don't really gear for it. You don't do materia for it. You don't eat food for it. You just, whatever's on your gear is what you got. As far as I know. I mean, I would like to test this myself at some point in time, but yeah, I don't know. You get a lot of people added to the codex. Why is that? The unending codex, if you were, it's a newish thing. It's like a, what's it called? Like not a glossary, but like an appendix where you can look up people. I forgot where it goes or where it went. It's probably in, not collection? Yes, collection. Yeah, so it gives little, not biographies, but little like snippets of who they are. Like Tataru is the first entry that I have here. And then a lot of green entries that I haven't looked at yet, like Astinian, Graha, Kryl, Ishtola, etc. The reflections. Fritra. Cool. Anywho, as I've been doing with my other quests, I'm going to do a little wave off. So, I just got this Mammoth with the Gridanian standard recently. So it's currently my minion, but I haven't put it as one of my favorite minions. Let me just scoot over here a bit. Or, well, let me do this. Kind of more in the middle. Turn a little bit. Turn a little bit. So, Shale, Y'shtola, Graha, Sveen, Kryl, myself, and my little Mammoth of Gridania. We all thank you for watching, and some rando. We all thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.